My name is Molly Raymond, and I'm an Associate Director for the Center for Social Change, and I'm going to walk you through how to submit an event in our Global Days of Service page in our Walden Change Action Network. You'll use this function if you are organizing a group project and seeking volunteers from your Walden community. Once it's published, you'll see your event populate down here. People will be able to search for your event by typing in a coordinated word or location here. For now, you'll want to submit an event and enter in the name that is distinct and inclusive of your location. You can keep volunteer opportunity as the type and the single day. I'll walk through in a moment the option of adding shifts if you have different roles or time slots that you want people to complete. Click on the question mark to learn more about the event types. We won't walk through the time slots, but you can use that function if you have different times that you'd like people to register for within your allotted time here. Enter in your start date, time, and end time. Make sure your time zone's accurate and enter in the number of participants you're looking for. Keep the privacy level public if you wish to include anybody without a Walden U email address. This would include alumni and our laureate partners. If you're clever enough to think of an event that is virtual and seeking group participants, you can see that there's an option to have no start address. You'll want to keep this checked. For most traditional events, you'll want to include, of course, your address. And any address notes that may be helpful for people to find your location. You can include an end address if for some reason you're going to be changing sites in the middle of your event. In the event description, be sure to include anything that your volunteers will want to know ahead of time. Description of what they can expect, what they can bring, what they'll need to bring, and anything they need to be prepared for. Please include the day of contact, name, email, and phone number. Be sure to save and continue after every page. You will be able to navigate through these different functions in the advanced. You can keep the logo and the cover image the same. If you'd like, you can update the cover image, but please keep the event logo as the Global Days of Service. Navigate to additional info. You'll want to be sure to include any age limit and any requirements that may be helpful for people to know. Parking details and perks, such as snacks or meals provided. In the social section, you may want to include some hashtags for your participants to include if they post anything on social media. Here's our Twitter ID and our Instagram account. In causes, include anything that will help your volunteers find your information. Navigate to skills if there's anything required. I would encourage all event organizers to be sure that your event is inclusive enough for all abilities and skills. But if there are specific needs, you can add them here. Choose your sustainable development goal that coordinates with your event. If you'd like to learn more, there is a handy link here. From here, you'll want to save and continue. I'm going to navigate back to the basics briefly to show you the shifts. From here, once you see the shifts show up on the left-hand side, you can click on that, and then you'll want to add your different shifts. So, for example, if you have one that starts in the morning that's for the readers, you can include that. Change the start and end time, the number of registration options for that slot, shift organizer, and then submit. And then you can continue to add as many as you'd like. And then you'll want to change the start and end time again, the number of registrants, and the shift organizer, and submit. When registrants go to your event, they'll be able to see the different options and be able to choose which ones they prefer. Continue. From here, you'll see that this is now a draft and will be sent to me for review. I'll just be sure that everything is listed accurately, and if there's any questions or concerns, I will contact you. Note that there's an admin panel on the right. This is where you can navigate to your dashboard once it's published and make any necessary edits. Thank you.